All right, what's going on, guys? So this presentation, we'll be continuing off where we left off in the previous presentation, where we were talking more about how to attract enriched community members, and we're going to go more into how to monetize enriched community members. But for this slide, we're going into sort of the off Twitch platform ways in which streamers can foster the community, and ways that they can attract those enriched community members. So for this slide, I have two pictures, one being the first sort of view you get when you go to somebody's Discord server, and on the right is just a marbles on stream sort of wallpaper. So on the left, it just says you've been invited to join XQC's jungle. So if you want to have a community, right, it's one thing to have the community on the Twitch platform and in the stream. That's one thing, right? Because you can't really speak to people one-on-one in the chat. It's just very spammy. So the Discord server is where it's more structured. You have additional hierarchies within the Discord server, right? Because there's different privileges. And just to show with this image, this says that there's 35,000 people online and 136,000 members. Now, this is one streamer, and it's amazing to think that there's 35,000 people that actively, this, I don't think this refers to people that are chatting in XQC's Discord server, but there are those that are sort of logged into Discord in the background, but are in rooms that are part of XQC's Discord server, right? So this isn't people that are actually, chatting as of right now, but it just goes to show that this is how you foster that community. You sort of give it another name, right? So in XQC's case, you're joining the jungle. And that banana refers to the fact that he's a Winston main in Overwatch. So if you're part of his community, you're part of the jungle, right? So that makes it something unique to just him, right? That hey, this is a meme that's only relatable to me. And these Discord servers are huge. People know each other within Discord servers. This is something that only within online communities do you get, right? You don't have these huge communities with other sorts of celebrities, because the viewers of other sorts of celebrities, not necessarily viewers, but if you're a Justin Bieber fan, for example, there isn't Discord servers dedicated to Justin Bieber, right? But because gaming is so involved online, and gamers tend to be online and on their computers all the time, Discord server is just like having it's just like having your phone out and just chatting with people, right? That's what a Discord server is to people who are gamers. And to the right, the marbles on stream just refers to the fact that you're fostering community events. And I always love the idea of streamers using marbles on stream, which is just a game where the subscribers usually get to get their names on a marble, and then the game sort of drops 1,000 marbles with the streamer's name, and then subscribers are sort of randomly competing in the game. Has nothing to do with the streamer's viewers' input, but it's just something where the community feels like they're part of the game, right? And they're part of the stream. So marbles on stream, I think, is a very good example of streamers using a game to get subscribers to feel like they're participating in the stream, when in fact it's really just their name attached to a marble, right? But there's just something that adds community to it. So I always thought that was a very interesting use of a game for enriching community. So those were sort of on-stream sorts of things, like with exclusive of Discord. Discord should be here too, but off-platform communities are very important. So on the left here, social media. You always wonder why every single personality feels like they have to have a social media, every single form of social media. Like, why does this guy have to have a Twitter and a Snapchat and an Instagram? It sort of doesn't make sense, but like, I don't have any of those, but except for a YouTube channel. But these streamers have to have every single form of social media, because that's your online community. That is what you're building up, or your online community for all these social media platforms. And it might not make sense to a person on the outside to think to themselves, why does a streamer need a Snapchat? Why does a streamer need an Instagram? And it just goes to show that there are enriched community members that are so involved in the streamer's life that they care about the day-to-day activities of the streamer, where they move, who their roommates are, who they're dating. It's almost sometimes a little bit of an obsession with the personality, and it's something that you regularly see in Japan, for example, with a lot of their young female or male personalities that are part of like the K-pop and I guess the K-pop and J-pop scene. And what those are, in fact, is the people that are interested in the celebrity are involved personally with the celebrity, and that's just very important for fostering this community. Whew, that was a lot. And to the right, this just goes to show this is when you visit XQC's Reddit community, it has 141,000 members and 2.9 thousand are online. So these are huge. It's hard for you to understand how large these communities are when you have. I think on the Discord it was over 100,000. Here it's over 104. This is over 100,000 people that at some point in time, because they're just members, right? So it doesn't mean they're actively participating every single day and every single hour, but it just means that they are on these platforms, Reddit, for example, and at some point in time, they're either liking, disliking, commenting. They cared enough to become a member of this subreddit that, they chose to click it. And when you think about it, some cities and mid-sized cities are 500 to 600,000, 700,000, like where I come from. So 140,000 is a huge community. So when you have large communities, enriched community members come in and want to contribute, right? And they want to make an impact. So when you have large communities of 140,000, now it sort of makes sense. Hey, you know what? I can make a video and spend tens and hundreds of hours on a video just so the streamer can see it, because I'm receiving 100,000, because over 140,000 people are being exposed to my content, right? You can imagine if that 141,000 became 141, right? So it was only 141 members. And it's right. Instead of 2.9 thousand online, it was 3 people online. People would not dedicate 100+ hours on contributing content to the streamer because there's no community for it to be exposed to. So all this and attracting enriched community members comes from the fact that streamers are fostering the community through social media and through their stream. So this just goes towards why Reddit is extremely important in particular. And this follows from how, weekly or daily streamers tend to react to what's done on Reddit. So you can call it like a Reddit recap or something similar. And with the first bullet point, viewers develop content that the streamer shows on stream. The streamer watches the content and reacts to it, of course, and it reinforces the community motivations for the viewer. And there's also a hierarchical aspect on Reddit. This just says that, these platforms, whether you're on YouTube, not particularly YouTube actually, but like on Reddit, the karma aspect of Reddit is very important. That, again, if Reddit had 100 members, there is no meaning to karma or any sort of other progression on Reddit if there's only 100 people. But that Reddit, if there's 140,000 people in your subreddit, all of a sudden making contributions and getting likes gives you that feeling of hierarchy, and that it only exists when the community is big enough. So Reddit itself has a hierarchy, of course, right? There are those that are contributors, there are those that make comments that really receive upvotes, and people recognize those people for those contributions, right? So there's that desire for receiving contributions and receiving recognition that attracts enriched community members and other community members onto Reddit. And Reddit foster it on their own through various other parts of the platform. This just isn't specific to Twitch, but that's sort of how they operate, right? When the website becomes bigger, all of a sudden contributions on the website matter more. And second bullet point, same can be said for YouTube, where some content creators create videos exclusive to the stream and monetize it themselves. We've come to know that a lot of streamers, sometimes are exclusively on Twitch, and then viewers, in particular enriched community members, spend hours and hours, cropping, taking videos, changing and adding memes to existing clips on Twitch, uploading on YouTube, and then monetizing it themselves. So there's a monetary even gain to doing so. And then it just so happens that a lot of streamers realize there's that gain. I think XQC just recently got 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And what that means is that when the subscriber sees there's that monetary gain, they tend to take over, with an exclusive channel on YouTube. But it just goes to show that, there are some, even on YouTube, there are those that are content creators that are making memes about the streamer, compounding clips, making songs, and those things takes dozens of hours. It's not a matter of we're taking clips from the streamer and just uploading them. There are active content creators, and again, these content creators and the content they create doesn't matter if they don't receive recognition for what they're doing, right? There has to be some sort of gain, or else people wouldn't spend hundreds of hours on things. The last thing is both Reddit and subreddit have high upper levels of contributions, videos, and art. This just shows that, for example, Discord is a social media platform. Twitter is a social media platform, but there's no way to really contribute to Twitter. You can make posts, you can repost, XQC's posts. And on Discord, you can sort of do a little more in Discord, but there's no way you can really contribute to Discord, because that's not the point of Discord. Discord is just a means of communication and a series of chats. But Reddit and YouTube is important because they have high upper levels of contribution, meaning on YouTube, there's a way for you to spend hundreds of hours creating videos for the streamer. On Reddit, again, Reddit is just sort of a glorified bulletin board in a way, but there are people that are creating animations and art, and those take, again, dozens if not hundreds of hours for some of those more advanced animations to do. So because they have high levels of contribution, in particular YouTube and Reddit, and there tend to be the biggest platforms, what you see is that those enriched community members are attracted to those platforms and want to contribute content, right? So that's why Reddit is very important. So we're approaching the 12-minute mark. We're going to go more into how to monetize enriched community members and various ways in which streamers take advantage of it. So with that, we're going to finish the rest of the presentation in a part 3 version of monetizing, and I guess we'll see you guys next time.